What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, I have no idea if this is a him or her or a they. I'm gonna err on the side of judgment and say they. Making their debut on the channel tonight. Hope I pronounced this right too. We have Necry Talkie. Yes, indeed. How about that? Necry Talkie making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Andrew T, and Andrew wanted to see me react to this. It is Necry Talkie with a song, and I hope I pronounced this correctly as well, with a song entitled Yuruse Hattori.
What?
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song here and I suddenly go, wait a second, yeah, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Necry Talkie Official, okay? And the video has 579,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. I have absolutely no idea. Live, I still have no idea. Look, this is the link. I don't know if we're in the right spot or not, but this is the link that Andrew gave me. So if we're not in the right spot, don't blame me, blame Andrew. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
crowd interaction. Sure. Nice cue. Okay, let me just let me just start off by saying this is absolutely not my cup of tea. It really is not. This is not something I would ever listen to on my own. This is absolutely never going on any playlists. If I can help it, I'm never going to listen to this again. No. Now, having said that, are they doing anything wrong? No, they're not doing anything wrong. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty impressed by how well they're staying together. They're watching each other like hawks, man. They've got their eyes locked on each other, watching each other for cues, and when they do come in to hit those downbeats, they hit it every single time, all together, exactly at the same time. No one's late, no one's early. So I will absolutely give credit where credit's due. Clean playing, great stage awareness, great job watching each other, looking for cues. The drummer did a great job with that big double arm up. Here we go. You know, we're not doing the stops anymore. You know, that was a nice cue there. It's fun. I see the value. I can tell the crowd's absolutely into that. The crowd is here for them. They're having a good time. They're participating. The band is leading them with that participation. So we have crowd interaction automatically. So I mean, there are some really nice things happening here. Absolutely. I like the change up in tempo. That was nice. And like I said, I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Just don't ever ask me if I'm enjoying this. Don't waste your time, because my answer is going to be an emphatic no. I'm not enjoying myself. I'm grooving along to it, kind of having fun with it. I'll be honest with you, folks. Me grooving along, it's more me making fun of it than having fun with it. I'm having fun parodying it. How about that? So yeah, it's really not my thing, guys. Sorry. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. Not my thing. Absolutely not my thing. I don't know what to make of this, honestly. All I know is that it will never end up on any playlist. I can guarantee, at least no playlist that I have control over. Shoot. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Necry Talkie with a tune called Yuruse Hattori. This was a request from Andrew T. I don't know what to make of these cats. I don't get it, but yeah. Look. Not everything I watch on the channel is going to sit well with me. Not everything I watch on the channel that I see for the first time, I'm going to sit there and go, I like it, or I love it. You know, I'm not one of those reactors, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit there and pretend to love everything that I see and hear. There's going to be things I like. There's going to be things I don't like. There's going to be things I love. There's going to be things I hate. And I'm going to be honest with you folks, right now, I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I didn't dig it. I'm sorry. It is not in my wheelhouse. It is not blowing my skirt up. It's not doing anything for me. So this is absolutely not my cup of tea. I will never put this on a playlist. If I can help it, I will never listen to this again. It's just not my dig. Okay, it's just absolutely not my thing. Now, having said that though, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that a 7.7. Yup, 7.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
First things first, a 7.7. What does that mean? Well, believe it or not, a 7.7 means it's a really good scale rating. So believe it or not, I think this was a really good song. It is getting 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. That's what it all means. So there you go, 7.7, which equals a really good scale rating, 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with this score? So glad you asked. I have said this time and time again on the channel. I don't have to like a song to give it a good score. I don't have to like it. At the same time, I don't have to hate it to give it a low score either. There have been several times on the channel where there have been songs like this that I just don't dig on and I don't like. But at the same time, looking at the song objectively, there's no denying that it deserves a really good score. And I've even at times even given great scores to songs I don't necessarily like. Now listen, I'm giving this the score I feel from an objective standpoint it deserves, okay? There was some really good things happening here. Okay, first of all, first things first, the switching gear from where we started to when the song really kicked in. Nice swerve, really nice swerve. Didn't see it coming, did not anticipate it. It was not predictable. When we got into the faster tempo, it was nice. We were chugging along. Okay, yeah, that's great. Wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of the feel of the song, but it did have for the style of song that it is, it did have a nice feel. It did have a nice groove. The musicianship from everybody on stage sounded nice. I never one time heard anything that stuck out like a sore thumb. Everything belonged, everything made sense, everything flowed well. So I will give credit where credit's due. The level of musicianship, I gotta say it was really good. I wasn't necessarily impressed or blown away by anything that was played, but everything, again, fit the context of the song. Everything felt like it belonged. The guitar playing, it belonged. It wasn't super shreddy, it wasn't super impressive, but what was happening fit the context of the song. Same thing with the bass playing, same thing with the keyboard playing, same thing with the drumming, same thing with the vocal styles. Everything fit, so no problems. The things that really kind of impressed me and brought us up into the higher 7 range, the communication on stage, watching each other, looking for signals, looking for cues. And then when those signals and those cues would happen, everybody would come in together. Every downbeat together. Nobody was late. Nobody was early. Everybody was right together. That was nice. And I gotta say, in a situation like that, where you have to watch each other for the cues, they did a fine job. They really did. They did a really nice job of that. On top of that, what was the other thing I was talking about that was really impressive? Getting the crowd involved. Nice job with that as well. Leading them at first, showing them this is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do. And after doing it 4 or 5 or 6 times, they let the crowd take it, and the crowd took it. And that was nice. That's crowd interaction. It absolutely is. And it was a big deal for the score. It helped the score a bit. If I'm looking at the rest of the check marks, let's see, stage presence. Yeah, they had stage presence. It wasn't a ton of it, but they definitely made their presence felt. Stage energy. Yeah, okay, if I'm being honest, the stage, it was small and it was crowded. They had a lot of people up there on that stage. The real estate wasn't really available for moving around the stage. So I understand there really wasn't a whole lot of stage energy, but I don't necessarily blame them for that because, like I said, the stage looked small. So I'll give them a pass on that. Stage interaction, I'm going to give that a check. They were watching each other for the cues. They looked at each other. They were constantly communicating with each other, and that is stage interaction. So check. I'll give that the check. Crowd interaction, that's the big one. Check. Yes. Crowd interaction was definitely there. Getting the crowd involved, making the crowd a part of the song, part of the performance. They did a great job of that. They really did. So I'm going to give them that one. Showmanship, not really. But again, small stage, real estate's at a premium. So, I mean, they didn't really have a chance to do anything to put on a great show from a visual standpoint. But they still did what they could. So I can't really give them a check for showmanship. But that's okay because everything else was pretty much where it needed to be. Production, there was none, but that's okay. They don't look like a production-based band. They look like they're They look like they're, you know, a musician-based band. So they don't need a whole bunch of pyro and stuff. I'll bet you anything if they give them a bigger stage. I'll bet you anything we'll see a lot more from a showmanship standpoint. So production would be a non-factor. If I'm being honest, the live show, it did help the score a little bit. It was the crowd interaction more than anything else. Everything else was kind of a wash, but the crowd interaction definitely did help the score. I'm not going to say how much. Maybe it was 0.3, maybe it was 0.5, maybe it was 0.1, maybe it was 0.2, maybe it was 0.4. I'm not going to say. All I'm going to say is it did help a little bit, okay? And we'll just leave it at that. So yeah, a 7.7. I am going to be very clear about this. I did not enjoy this. I did not like this. I really wasn't feeling the song at all. I know you saw me grooving along, guys. I was goofing off. I was trying to entertain myself. No, this was not fun for me. It really was. It's not in my wheelhouse, guys. It's nothing personal. It's not my thing. But at the same time, looking at this objectively, there's no reason not to give them a really good score because honestly, they earned it. So yeah, 7.7. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap this up in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got a 7.7, which is a really good scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.